going on, y'all, man? It's your boy Prairie Dog, man, back again with another top 5. And today's top 5 is going to be educational shows. Back in the day, you know, I watched a lot of them. You know, I was the only guy could watch for a while. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that. And I'm going to let you know some of the shows I was watching. So we're going to start up with the OG of education is Sesame Street. You already know Sesame Street came out in 1969 and ended around 2000. But there is a show, I don't know if it's a show or like a, I guess it's on the internet. You know, it's called Sesame Street Workshop. So I don't know, I guess it's still going, but it's kind of not. I don't really know. But it had 46 seasons and it had 4,384 episodes. That's a lot of episodes, man. That's crazy. And you know, of course, they had the characters of Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch, Elmo, Bert and Ernie. You know, all of them. And of course, you know, they had a couple celebrity guests here and there. But you know, it was okay for a show. It was a little bit annoying sometimes. I didn't really like Sesame Street as much. But there was a couple episodes as the series grew over the years. I started to like it a little bit more. But other than that, man, that's why it's number 5 on my list. I ain't got too much to really say about it. What's my favorite? So we're gonna go ahead and go with number 4, Wishbone. Now, Wishbone is about a dog who lives in a house with a family, and usually he be getting into trouble sometimes. And what he will do is when he gets into trouble, he actually tells a story of like a famous book. Like, let's say it's like Sherlock Holmes. And let's say one day his owner is in trouble. And sometimes he'll like chase his owner down and say, well, this reminds me of this character, Sherlock Holmes. And he'll put himself in the book. But not in the book. He'll tell the story, but he's the character. He's playing that character of the book. And it was really, really good. I really liked it. And I love the intro to it. It was really great. It came out, it had 2 seasons, it had 50 episodes. It came out in October 9th, 1995, and it ended around December 4th, 1997. So it had a pretty decent run. It was number 4. I really loved it. That's why it's up there. Number 3, you know we had to put up the Magic School Bus, right? You know we had to put the Magic School Bus up there, right? We had to, man. Who did not wait in the classroom and hope that the teacher would say, today we're going to watch the Magic School Bus and learn about rain or something? Like, I love that. And plus, I actually learned from the Magic School Bus. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think one of them, I learned about rain, like about the clouds and how the clouds form rain and stuff like that. I really learned about it. I really learned a lot of stuff from the Magic School Bus. So, it had to go up there. You know, we already know Miss Frizzle. You're crazy, but always taking them kids and putting them in people's bodies and all that stuff like that. It was crazy. I didn't understand it. I know for me, and that was real life, I would have been told my mama, I ain't trying to go back to that school. Miss Frizzle trying to kill us. But it was still a good show. I really loved it, and that's why it's number 3. Number 2 is Gullah Island. Now, a lot of people may have not known who Gullah Island was. I was talking to my boy Rhea Nixon. I told him about it. He was like, "What is Gullah Island? Like, what the heck is that?" Gullah Island is about like islanders. I want to say Africa. I don't know what kind of islanders they were, but it taught you about the islands, and it had 4 seasons, it had 70 episodes, came out July 6, 1994, ended around 1998. And it had it starred 2 characters. There was a mom named Natalie Daisy, she was the mom, and there was a dad called Ron Daisy, and they had all these special episodes about, you know, they talk about the island or talk about sharing and caring. You know what happens with the educational shows. But that's what it was all about, and I really liked that show. And one of my also favorite characters was Benya. He was like a pollywag. He was like a yellow pollywag or something. He'd be like, Benya. They'd be like, what you doing, Benya? It was okay. It was a good show. But I definitely had to put it up there. I used to watch it all the time with my sister. So especially after school, you know, and during the summertime. So that was one of my favorite shows. It had to be number 2. That's why it's up there. Let's go ahead and go to the next. And number 1 educational show had to be Virtues. Okay, now a lot of y'all probably like, what is the Book of Virtues, man? Book of Virtues, it was like a Bible. It was like a, well, you know what? I wouldn't say it was a Bible show, but it had a couple episodes about the Bible. And my sister and I used to watch it every Sunday. It was a great show. It had 3 seasons. It had 39 episodes. It came out in 1996, ended in 2000. And it was about these kids named Zach and Annie. And they used to go, like, if they get into trouble or something, like let's say one day Zach broke a camera or something, right? And he'll run away and go into into this waterfall type place, and some of the animals would be like, "Hey, you should go tell them the truth." And what they would do is actually sit there and tell them a story that involves what's going on in their life. And it was really good. It's kind of like Wishbone, but a little bit more different. It had all the animals like Plato. I'm gonna butcher all them names, so don't worry. I'm gonna put a little picture up there. Hopefully, one of the animals was Plato. He was like a bison. You had Aurora. She was a hawk. Estelio. He was a prairie dog. He had glasses and stuff. He's like the old, like he was really really old. And then of course you had Socrates, the bobcat. All right, and I really love the show. My sister and I used to watch it all the time. It's one of my favorite shows. And yeah, pretty much, man, that's my top 5 educational shows, man. Let me know in the comment section below what other educational shows you was watching when you was a kid. And I'll catch y'all later, man. Hit that like button, share, comment. And I'll see you next time on the next top 5 series. And also, we'll be doing a review on Radio Nix's channel for Guardians of the Galaxy. And we'll also be doing another review for Godzilla, because apparently Sean and I made a little, I wouldn't say a bet, but a deal, that if I watch Godzilla, he will watch Tupac, All Eyes on Me, the movie. So I can't wait for y'all to see it, and I'll catch y'all later in the next video I do, man. It's your boy BB87. Thank you for watching.